Hello. It's very hot. Look, I've got my lovely lady here who does lovely kisses, Miss Misty. She's like, seriously, I'm sure it's dinner time. Well, it's not quite yet. We're still soaking your pellets, darling. Yeah, they're coming. It'll be nice and cold and delish. And replenishing of any sweat that you may have lost today. We'll be replenishing it later with dinner. And here's my little Huggy Buggy. How did I turn this blinking thing around? Here he is. Little Mr. Alfie, who has managed to get one of his fly boots off. The second one on the back looks like it's coming off. This is my Mr. Blue Eyes here. Well, not my Mr. Blue Eyes, but I don't know if you can see them. Alfie. Hey, Huggy. He's a good boy. Anyway, it's a touch warm today, and I've got a mule breathing hot, steamy stuff down her nostrils, down my back. Yeah, that's nice. Thank you, darling. Thank you, sweetheart. So, something very interesting about this lovely lady here, our Miss Misty. When she came in as a quarantine, the vet came to see her, and we tested her heart because she was a 1 on the body score, 1 out of 9 that is, and we really like them around about 4 or 5, and they said that there was a problem with one of the ventricles in her heart, and it was flooding, and she maybe had 6 months, etc. And he said, right, well, that was fine. We were giving her a soft landing, and that was just the way we were going to deal with it. And Dr. Parrott came back last week, and we were having her release from quarantine inspection done. And he said, she's looking fantastic. She's a 5 out of 9, which is optimum weight. I can't remember if I've told you this, but the really odd thing is she's now got this tiny, tiny little murmur. So all bets are off now. So all her, see, listen, look, see, she wants her butt scratched. You are so predictable. I don't like the butt, I'd like the face, please. So she is now super duper doodah, and so she's going out for walks. When she's totally cleared her quarantine, we're going to take her out in hand walks, because there is absolutely nothing wrong with you, you big poop. You have been wrapped in cotton wool for such a long period of time. Yeah, cotton wool. Breathing on me really doesn't help, nor does it make me go any faster. It doesn't. You are adorable. And she has a terrible problem with flies, but she doesn't like sprays. In fact, I've never seen a mule jump so high with a spray. So we have to rub it on a cloth and then rub it all over her. You're just some girl, huh? You're the best girl? I know, you are. You're a very affectionate lady. We do love you. Yes, we do. Because she is super duper. So, I'm not sure, was this supposed to be our hottest day? Or have we got another, I know we've got another hot day coming. I'm not sure if this is our hottest day. I can't bear to look any longer. Everybody's done very well. Janine's obviously got the barn doors closed. She'll have wetted down the aisle, and she's got the fans going to keep everybody as cool as possible inside. The animals, at midday, I took them down some chilled, freshly cut watermelon. The ducks had that in their water, and the little chickens had that, and the bunnies, and the goats. So they're all quite happy. You're not getting any because they finished it. I'm sorry. So everybody seems to be coping okay. We're very fortunate up here in this farm in that we have actually got a breeze, and everybody is outside grazing. And, you know, you can't stop them. So everybody's outside grazing, and they seem to be coping fine, probably because we've got this breeze. Now, to me personally, the breeze is more like a hot hairdryer, but it seems to work for those of us with 4 legs. It's not doing much for me. You are still breathing on me. I know, but I'm putting up with it because I love you. So I'm hoping that everybody who's suffering from all of this heat is coping well, and we're very fortunate to have air conditioning or shady places that we can go to. And I see you. I'm going over here. I think I was in her breezy bit. She's like, get out my way. I know that is actually quite a nice breeze now. It's really picked up. Yeah, that's quite cool. That's good, isn't it? We like that. Her nose going. She's like, are you smelling for food? See if there's any food coming. It's not here yet. No. And the sheep are all out grazing. I find this bizarre, but everybody seems very happy, so that is good news. What else was I going to tell you? So I'm going to do questions now, because all I'm going to do is complain about the weather, and I'm trying very hard not to complain about the weather, because the weather is just the weather. Oh. Anyway, on the topic of corn growing and making a noise, and rhubarb, I went into the barn today, and I thought there was something. We've got mice and we've got squirrels in the barn. Not you, because you don't like being in the barn. We've got squirrels in the barn, and I thought, gosh, this is a really heavy thump, and I wasn't quite too sure just exactly what we had in the barn, and the barn doors at the front thumping. They were blowing out and thumping off the threshold. So that was quite a relief, because I thought that sounds like a rather large animal in here, not quite what I was expecting. So, I'm going to keep going through these questions. Oh, I'm touching things I shouldn't be here. And I made a silly mistake today. I got my finger stuck in the garage door as it was coming down, and I bent two of my fingers in together. And honestly, I've never ever trapped my fingers in a door. There's always time, isn't there? Always time. That nose going. So I've got hurty fingers, but Nick went out and bought me ice, so I've had my fingers in a cup of ice for the majority of the afternoon, which is probably not a bad thing. She is very sweet. This meal just thinks we're all here for chit chats, aren't we? We're just here for chit chats. That's all we do, is talk to you all day. And when you leave her, she goes out into the paddock and shouts for you to come back. She's super social, aren't you? I think you're going to get put under saddle. That'll sort you. Give you something to do, something to complain about. Yes, indeedy. She probably is admiring her picture. Look, can you see yourself there? Look at you and your beautiful big ears, darling. Yeah? You're such a sweetheart. Oh, gosh. There we go. I know. This girl here is easy to love. She loves everyone. She's a big social bunny. Oh, Milo and Melvin are doing really well. I could go up and see Milo and Melvin, but I'd have to go in the car. Otherwise, I might expire. But they're doing really well. And you know, they fitted in. It's such a nice group of little boy goats. They're having a super time. They're all just full of hijinks, and it's lovely to watch. So the ducks have been in the pond. We've only got the two white ducks now, and the reason they're actually nice and white is because they have been in the pond, so that is good. Yes, the white ducks are the Hood Pond ducks. Yeah, Mr. Enzo is around. I saw him earlier on. I'm going to sit in the car. I've given up. I'm done. Done, done, done. We're going to turn the car on and we're going to listen to the air conditioning. So sometimes you just need to admit defeat. That was it. Right, and let's hope that this phone doesn't try and take a little wander over into the car, which it sometimes does. So Mr. Enzo is around. He's out messing around with the sheep, and he doesn't seem to bother with the heat at all. In fact, I don't think I've ever actually seen him sweaty, believe it or not, for some reason. He seems to cope really well. Boone's coping really well, and I'm surprised. But hey, it's actually good. So because otherwise we'd be in deep trouble. And we have everybody outside. We don't have anybody in the barns at all. So everybody's outside with attached either run-ins or barns attached to the paddock. So they all just come and go as they fancy, which is good. The other ducks went up to Maine. They were not the friendliest of ducks, and I think another name for them actually is tree climbing ducks, and it's they're closer related to geese, and they weren't the friendliest. So they went up to my friend in Maine, and I'm very grateful to her for taking them. I'm so sorry. I think my phone might be melting. Well, or it might be me. Yes, funnily enough, the vet was here he was doing teeth and checking my quarantines, and he also did the goats because they needed another vaccine. So he was giving them vaccinations, and he does a good check over, and he said they're the perfect weight. So they are in perfect condition. So we will just continue feeding what we're feeding, and let them have at it. So that's good news. And they're good. And I'm sorry it froze. I have no idea, but this is absolutely crazy weather. So it's probably having a bit of a fit, shall we say. So coming up, it's obviously the 4th of July. And I always feel a bit funny about the 4th of July, because technically it's getting rid of the British. So I feel a bit funny saying Happy 4th of July, but hey ho, I'm Scottish, so that's totally different. That weekend is coming up, and it's going to be an absolute scorcher. So I hope everybody stays nice and cool and safe. My daughter went to a pool party today, which I think is crazy because she will just burn like a crisp in the water. But you can't tell people. So she went out absolutely slathered in sunscreen, poor soul. So there'll be a big sunscreen slick behind her when she's in the pool. And so I hope everybody stays nice and cool, because oh my goodness, it's looking like it's going to be hot, and next week's going to be up in the 80s. And I'm not sure what I can say about that. So thank you so very much for joining me. I'm away off to go and drive round barns, and I will see you again next week. Have a lovely weekend.